In tonight's episode of Training with Addy, we go 47 kills to 11 deaths on a team deathmatch match on Sane Crossing. In this video, it's not a tutorial as such, but it is a kind of a walkthrough, a playthrough, a stream of consciousness of what is going through my head as I am playing. I'll be sharing with you my tactics, and also be pointing out the mistakes that the other players make to try and help you guys improve your play as well. I'll also be talking a little bit about the weapons I'm using, the attachments that might help or cause problems in the game, and loads more as well. So, let's get training. Greetings and welcome to another Training with Addy video. Today we are doing TDM and we are down on the Sane Crossing map, although when you're playing the TDM version of this you don't really see the crossing very much. And I'm going to be playing with the, whoops, I'm attached to the ladder, we're going to be playing with the AEK today. Now what I'm going to be trying to tell you during this particular map is not only how I'm managing. Did I get both of them or one of them? Someone else got the other one of them. Not only telling you how I'm managing to get the kills that I am, but also telling you about why the mistakes that the people that I am killing make as well. Now what I'm doing here is I'm deliberately keeping myself back from the battle over there. It's very, very dark where I'm standing. I'm wearing darkish clothing. They're engaged in a firefight over there, so I can protect myself by not needing to charge over there and just waiting for them, whoa, to come my way. I think I can hear someone else moving on my left. No, maybe I can't. Sound is really, really important. As normal in these videos, I've come to a server which isn't completely packed out. I think we've got 5 or 6 aside here, and especially when you're trying to get better at the game, playing in a slightly smaller server where you've got time to really focus on every single detail. Oh dear, oh no! Use the wall there, and wait for him to get distracted, and use the wall for cover again there, and hopefully, no, didn't quite work. It didn't quite work. So I've lost my track of thought there in the middle of that firefight. Basically, the mistake I made there was just I reloaded too fast. There was no reason for me to need to go into that third reload. But the mistake that the second player made is that he focused too much on trying to revive the guy in front of me and not enough on the possibility that the person that killed him might still have been around. Now I'm using the AEK. Now the reason why I've chosen the AEK for this particular map is because of its whoa, get myself away from there and stick a health pack down and be very, very careful with sticking my nose back out, because he must still be there somewhere, unless he's been distracted. The reason why I've chosen the AEK is because of its rounds per minute. There's quite a few situations, just like going through a building here, where you can often be right up close with the guy in front of you and you can see each other right at the same time, and it's just a case of pressing fire and hoping for the best, with a little bit of skill as well perhaps, but it's mainly about pressing fire and hoping for the best. Now, and in that particular situation, the guy that has the more rounds per minute, or basically whose guns fires faster, is probably going to win that exchange if all things are equal. So knowing that this is going to involve some fighting in close quarter buildings like this, or around those little kind of corners, I've gone for a gun that has a slightly faster rounds per minute over a gun that is very, very accurate. Now for me, this map, where's the guy that killed him? There we go. For me, this building here is the core and the hub of this map, because you've got 4 or 5 sets of windows, and they look out over to the square, down the road kind of to my immediate left, down the road to my immediate right. There's 3 or 4 archways that can all be seen as well, and that big staircase over to my far left at the moment. And so whoever kind of holds this area here tends to do reasonably well. So when I'm playing this map, I do tend to try and come up here, at least for some of the time, and kind of to let the enemy come to me. I'm not going to stay around here too long in this particular map, because we haven't got that many amount of players here. But you'll see just by using this area here just how many players will walk past. And the mistake they're making is that the mistake the players are making is that they're just assuming that when they walk down the street that no one can see them, that there's no one overlooking that area. And that of course comes with knowledge of the map. And again, that's one of the reasons why sometimes it's good to come to either an empty map or a pretty empty map. I think I saw someone over to the left there, sorry, on the right there, and I think I heard a noise behind me as well. It can be quite difficult in the buildings to place noise. Now when you're firing out of the window, very important to use relatively small bursts. But a lot of players will kind of walk out so you can see the whole body, and when you can see the whole body, you can kind of burst up the body and let that kind of kill them. Oh, where's the? Why am I not? Am I shooting the tree there? I can't. I definitely got a shot on him. Where has he gone? There he is. That's the. There's also an importance there of pressing that spot button. I always try and spot, even when I'm in the midst of firing, because you get that little red triangle. And let's say whoa, whoa. Let's say you see. Oh, let's withdraw. Get some health on here. I think I'm almost out of bullets. Not let alone with an empty magazine. Now I'm ready for. Yep, I am completely out of bullets, so it's just a pistol and them. Now that metal mesh there is, you can shoot through it. I was watching a really good level cap video a few weeks ago that was talking specifically about this map and about how oh, he got machine gun beats assault rifle beats pistol. I was watching a really good level cap video and he was talking about this map, and he was talking about how a lot of players simply just run around the edges of those staircases. Oh, I got a couple of shots on him there, because that was probably the guy that killed me. And there's the kill assist. Okay, so whenever you get a kill assist, that means that someone that you had already damaged health on has just died. So tactically now I know I can stop looking up there because tactically I can stop looking up there because I know now that that guy is dead. There might be a second guy, of course, but I don't have to waste my time running up there to finish off that guy. Anyway, that black mesh in the middle of those staircases, you can shoot through it, and people often kind of move around them like they're cover and kind of peek around them and sneak around them and things. But you can just shoot through them. I don't think you can shoot through the very bottom floor. Whoa! He just came running through that window, and there's movement on my left. I think I can hear it. There we go. There we go. And there's still movement on my left. I probably need to move now, because there's probably now a lot of people that know where I am. I don't think there's any more that way though. Oh dear! Can I get the bullet? Oh no, I can't. Now the mistake those guys were making there was the fact that quite clearly I would appear on the mini-map. I'm not using the suppressors. They have an exact location of me in that red triangle, and yet they were all just jumping through the same door. They must have seen their dead partner or teammate on the map, and yet they're just following him in and jumping through exactly the same place where the previous guy had died. And I was able to kind of vary my position a little bit each time, moving to the left, moving to the right, hugging up against the wall. And especially is the fact that when you jump through that little window that's directly in front of us there, as you actually jump, the gun goes down. By them vaulting through there, they really were just asking to be shot in the face by the person that is still there. And it was quite noticeable that the guy that eventually got me in that room wasn't the guy that jumped in after me. It was the guy that didn't jump in and actually just kind of shot and kind of peeked around the corner and shot me. So it wasn't so much necessarily there that I was playing well, but that others were playing badly. Now, one of the things I have said previously in the videos that I make on this is that I wouldn't necessarily class myself as a very good Battlefield player, and in fact, those people that have played with me in Team Europe will probably say I'm a pretty terrible player. But what I am, or what I like to think that I am, is getting blown up by a grenade. But apart from that, what I do like to think I am is a strategic player. And and whilst that means I don't necessarily have the quick reactions or the amazing accuracy of certain players, but by you kind of thinking tactically, I can often put together some quite nice kill streaks and get the kill on players who, quite frankly, should be better than me. So if you're in the same position, then I do hope that you're finding this kind of video useful. Now, as always, moving from cover to cover to cover, I've killed several players running across this place already, so I don't want to be just another victim. He says becoming just another victim, but you can see how dangerous certain areas of a map are, and if you are going to cross those dangerous areas, you need to think about how you're going to do it. So perhaps a more sensible way to approach that particular building is going to be to come across into this shop here, and then rather than running out to the right, run across to the left, because there is a back entrance to that building. So don't feel you have to put yourself in harm's way. And of course, if you can approach these things from the back, you're far more likely to come across people looking the other way, which hopefully will mean you'll get off a far bigger kill streak in the long run. Now, when sneaking up the stairs, you see there, I'm looking through the grate. I wasn't looking around it, I'm looking through it. And you can, if they appear under your gun, there we go. Do you see that? That guy got killed through the grate. I didn't see him at all. I don't think he got a shot on me at all. And also the red arrow appeared on him. I didn't spot him just because I was that close with the gun on him. You immediately get that little red arrow, and that can help you to identify them, even if they're wearing black in this very dark part of the map. Let's just have a little look around there. Oh, there was a little laser there. Do you see that little laser? Now that's the disadvantage of that red laser. It's brilliant for improving your close quarters combat, but you do give away quite a lot of visibility. He's asking me why I'm camping. I've only just arrived here. Oh, see that little dead thing on the left? No, that's a warning sign. That's a warning sign that there is someone behind you. And whenever you see something like that nearby, don't do the noob thing and just run downstairs, revive the person and go, all right. You need to think there is someone there that is trying to kill you. And in fact, it's just... No, he hasn't died again. It was another player that died again. Yeah, always try and clear an area before you get reviving. That doesn't mean you can never sneak in a quick revive, but you've got to protect yourself first. Again, there, did you see that little laser coming past? And the fact that I kind of knew they were coming, I could hear the noise, I heard the fire, and rather than stepping out and engaging him, I waited and let them come to me. It's amazing. Ow! I'm not suggesting like full-on camping, but it's amazing how many kills you can get sometimes by allowing them to come to you rather than you going to get them. So, for example, let's say I saw a player right in front of me now. Which I have actually done. But if I saw a player right in front of me now and they saw me, and maybe we take a couple of shots at each other, one option is that I wait for the right appropriate moment and take a shot like that, or I could dig a hole. I could get myself behind something, a little bit unexpected, and wait for them to come to me. And when they do, hopefully I'll be able to get the first shot off. Now, the other technique that I used there on that particular sniper, and if you want to have a look at it, just rewind back a little bit, is that sniper knew where I was. He made exactly the same mistake as those guys earlier, and he jumped through the window without looking through, and I got shot in the back. But if you want to rewind that sniper bit, have a little look, because that sniper knew I was about to peek out from the side of that window, and had I just done a kind of a normal little peek, I probably would have got shot in the face. So what I did was I jumped out perhaps another 2 or 3 feet, then turned and then shot him. Let's see if I can get a quick revive there. No, I can't. Oh, I've got a little buddy there. Get a little. You jump out further than they expect, so a big kind of running jump. Me and my mates often sometimes call it a flying squirrel. And then, because you've jumped out further than the sniper is looking for, he then has to kind of break off the engagement. He's got to try and find you again, get the right height again, and you then have the advantage for a split second. Now, here I'm trying to do what I suggested earlier, in the fact that there's an enemy that knows I'm kind of here. So I'm going to let them come to me rather than the other way around, because I've got loads of cover here. 28-7 at the moment. Looks like still about 5 or 10. Yeah, and look at that. Let them come to me. They're just running around, not even looking where they're going. Big sprint, and it's a nice double kill. You're not camping one particular area. You're just kind of allowing them to come to you. Now, one thing I've mentioned before in Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did that come from? How did my player come out? They must have been running after one guy and killed me. Is about kind of feeling the way the map is moving, or feeling the way the map the rotation of players within TDM. Because the way the TDM spawns on the whole in this game are actually done really well. Oh, I seem to be walking within my whole squad here, and you'll often find that as we move in one direction and we take over one area of the map, the opposition, as we kill them, will then start to spawn in the other areas of the map. Now, what this can mean is that I could be walking on. I could be. Oh, dear, I'm going down. There we go. What that could mean is I'll be walking away from one particular area and killing the guys in front of me, but the players, after a while, will actually start spawning in behind me. I did really badly though. I should not have carried on walking forwards. The players will actually start spawning in behind me, and just after a while of kind of playing TDM maps, you do sometimes. Oh dear, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I spent ages unlocking this S-Tac pistol the other day, and I must admit, it just doesn't kill anyone. It dazzles people, and it annoys them, but it just doesn't seem to kill anyone. Yeah, so when you play TDM maps a lot, or Conquest maps a lot, you do start to get this feeling of when players are going to start spawning in other locations. So there we go. There's a guy. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? Oh, he can see me. There. Oh, sneaking under a car would have been a nice tactic if I hadn't have seen him. But he was actually quite a good use of camouflage there. But sadly, I saw him, and if you're going to use a red laser, then you really need to get the first shot off, otherwise you are advertising to the world exactly where you are. The red laser, the red laser isn't nearly as dazzling as the white one, the white light, and it does actually really help you to kind of pinpoint where people are. If you want to use that red laser, you've really got to be up close quarters combat. Yeah, so my point is with kind of reading the map is if you kill all the people in front of you on a TDM, that means they're going to be spawning in probably behind you. So at a certain point you need to stop looking in front of you and actually think, hang on a minute, am I actually safe from behind? Now that archway there that I've just killed a couple of guys in feels quite a long way away, but actually it's pretty simple to get assault rifle kills through there. If you're using anything with a heavy barrel on, you can get kills in those two archways. Do use burst fire, do compensate for the recoil, don't use really... Oh, I am out of bullets, and I was hoping to get some stuff from him there, but he sadly died instead. So if I quickly change to his class, throw some ammo on the ground, and then go back to my original gun set, that'll be good. Oh, there's a guy in front of me and I'm reloading. This is really bad. Oh, he clearly plays COD as he just dived to the floor, but on Battlefield, that doesn't work. And I think there was more than one there. So I think we'll try and let them come to me. In fact, shall we try a bit of the COD technique and see if we can let them walk through our gun? Oh, and there's two of them. Oh dear, there's two of them. Well, I would have got one, but not two. And I made a big error there. There's always, I always have this issue that whenever you get two people that run out in front of you, you shoot one a little bit and you shoot the second one a little bit, and you end up killing neither of them. The best play, as far as I can work it out, is to kill the one that's looking at you, because that's the one that presents to you the bigger threat. Or failing that, just kill the first one you see and make sure he's finished off, because then at the least you've taken down one guy to benefit your team. Because at the end of the day, it is all about the team. Team deathmatch, it is about how many kills can you get, and it doesn't matter if I get them or my teammates get them. That's why roles such as support and recon can be so useful in TDM, even if they're not necessarily the ones getting the kills themselves. Note there that he was just sprinting towards that corner, and I did a nice slow peek and he had no chance there. Same with that sniper there. I knew he was whoa. Okay, they're on my side. I knew he was there. He very slowly walked out, but with that big laser he was gonna get spotted. So I hope you can kind of get the feel of how I'm playing this map. These aren't particularly low-level players that we're playing against here. I think there's a few kind of level 5s and level 6s around, but there's a couple of level 30s, level 41. You know, this isn't a noob server in any way. This is just Essex Rifles, which I come on quite a lot. It's a really fun server to play on with their TDM. And but the way I'm playing this map more or less solo at the moment is just being very, very successfully waiting peeking around corners, looking at firefights when there's a firefight, trying to sneak up behind the opposition, using a gun which has a fast rate of fire, dominating the stairs by making sure I fire through them, and we've got a really nice little KD ratio. I do try and avoid running around in a big pack in TDM. If I've got mates on TeamSpeak, like if I'm playing with my Team Europe buddies, then we will kind of move around together, but it won't be in a big pack. It'll tend to be like 2 or 3 of us, because there seems to be this kind of weird tension when you move together, that the kind of you start off kind of walking together, and then you end up kind of sprinting together. It's very, very, very odd, but you end up just kind of like tearing down these roads and corridors together like some sort of Grand Armada fleet, and you can run into grenades and machine gunners and snipers, and actually traveling in a big pack can be less good for your health. Plus the fact that if just one of your group gets spotted, it doesn't necessarily have to be you, but if someone else gets spotted and you're traveling with them, that means that someone kind of effectively knows where you are. So, oh, didn't quite get him. There we go. Got him on the second burst. So I actually find in many cases it's better to run around in either by yourself or in slightly smaller groups, because that also gives you the opportunity to do what's called back raging. I'm not sure I can entirely pull off that phrase. It's back raging, don't you know? Which is when there's a big firefight going on, 3 of us versus 3 of them, or 10 of us versus 10 of them down some sort of big street or something like that. And he was facing the other way, and you get the opportunity to just kind of he's got the EOD bot, and you get the opportunity to kind of just flank them, come in behind them, come in on the side of them, and that's kind of more or less what I've done here. I mean, those 2 guys were fighting with my teammate up in that main building there. They were shooting up there, and I just kind of flanked them, came in behind them. Now, there's one of my teammates that has just died on the right. Now, what I need to do is make sure I don't do what those other guys did before, and just dive in and get killed in exactly the same way. So I tried a quick peek. There's more than one of them. I'm going to try and use this car as cover, keep the majority of my body covered, and then get shot from behind. And that is one of the reasons why it can be useful to come to slightly less busy servers as well, because when you do play on very busy servers, especially when you're a beginner, especially when you're learning, you can't really focus on one guy at a time or 2 guys at a time. You end up just getting shot in the back and the sides and things like that. Now, the end goal, of course, is to be able to be so good at reading the pace of the battle and really good at 1-on-1 and 2-on-1 and 3-on-1 fights, that you can then go to the busy servers and be competitive there. But by starting on the slightly less busy ones, you'll learn how to kind of be a bit more tactical. There was definitely someone over there. There was bullet fire and there was a little flash of red. But I don't know if there's someone still there. I probably shouldn't stay here too long, because at some point someone will come up behind me. There is someone in that archway on the right, because I can see him on the minimap, but I don't think he can see me from that position, but I should probably move. Now, the other thing to be careful with these windows, and I did a movement tutorial there. Oh, I didn't get him, but that window is definitely dead. The other thing to be careful of with firing out of windows is, where possible, try not to press your face all the way up against the window. Now, where did that guy go? Did he go up or did he run along? Just trying to listen carefully for sound clues while not putting myself in danger. I did a little bit of the flying squirrel there. Whoa, there he was. He was hunting around the place. I did a little bit of the flying squirrel there, if you noticed. There was no one there, but I kind of dived past. And there we are. Another training with Addy video complete. And final score, 47 kills, 11 deaths, which gives us a ratio of about 4.5 to 1. And nothing there was particularly difficult. It was all just kind of strategic. There was no amazing feats of aiming there. It was just knowing the map and following those techniques that I mentioned throughout the video. And we've got a nice little collection of ribbons to enjoy as well. If you've enjoyed the video, found it useful, found it entertaining, then please give the video a like, as it helps direct other people to the video. And if you've enjoyed this video, then please do check out the others, subscribe to the channels. I've got loads of tutorials, let's plays, mods videos, and other stuff as well. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.